Welcome to Embrace Yourself. My name is Kim, and I'm a movement specialist passionate about joy, health, and happiness. I want each of us to discover our healthiest, happiest selves. But to do that, we have to get up and move. Today is leg day, and I'm so excited to start using glide discs for our legs. Now, any of you that have already worked with the glide discs, you're probably not that happy about this, but it's so much fun, you're gonna love it. So, if you don't have glide discs, you can absolutely use a towel or a hot mitt for this exercise. You're going to need a surface that's slick, so preferably wood, tile, something you can glide on, or slide on rather, if you just have your towels or hot mitts. Anything in the kitchen that's smooth. The only safety feature is that I want you to be able to take your heel off of the edge. So I place only the ball of my foot. Now these glide discs are by Mindy Myler, and I have a link below if you're interested in ordering them. And if you only have carpet, she makes glide discs for carpet. These things are the greatest things ever invented because I can do exercises for my upper, lower core. I can go to town getting creative with these things. So let's get started. I'm going to place the discs so that my ball of the foot is on the disc and my heel is off. It's my brake. Because this is slick, I can slide and move. This stresses people out because we're so worried about falling. But all we're doing today is just sliding out, placing that foot down, sliding back in. So what I'm working is basically the outside of my legs and my glutes, and I'm working the inside of my legs, those inner thighs that so many women love to complain about. And the reason why, how often do we walk sideways? How often are we moving and looking like a penguin going laterally? We just don't do it. So these muscles tend to just kind of hang out. But this is one way we can strengthen them using our own body weight as resistance. Now I want you to notice I'm moving with my leg and then I'm pulling my leg back in. I'm moving with that leg, pulling myself back in. I'm not just taking the leg out. Can you see the difference? My upper body here stays in the same place, whereas what I'm trying to have us do is take our upper body with it, pull it back in. The reason I want that upper body moving with me is now I'm really getting that resistance and working those inner thighs. Of course, doing it the other way, and we will at some point, is a whole different exercise. But right now I'm focused on training both the outer, the abductor muscles in the legs and hip, as well as the adductor muscles, those inner thighs. This is like such a fun exercise, and you can go to town with it. Today, we're going to keep it nice and simple. We're just going to get used to the movement. We're going to see how we feel. Check in with our hips. Make sure that they remain level. So I'm trying not to let a hip drop to go in, although I guess that would be a salsa dance that I could work on. But I want to stay nice and level as I do this exercise. One other note, as you're doing this move, I like to think about keeping the glutes back but my core engaged. I personally don't like to load onto my knees and stay over those because I've already injured a knee. And so I want to keep all the muscles that stabilize that knee joint strong and healthy so I never have to be on crutches again. Let me tell you, 3 months living on crutches in an icy cold state is not a fun time. It is a great upper body workout, but I don't recommend it for sure. So this is your home fun challenge today. Just practice gliding in and out. Again, find whatever is around the house that you can slide on and you can practice this. Some people have told me they do it in their socks. I'm not a huge fan of that, only because if we go crazy, I don't have a brake because that sock is slick all the way to the heel. With a brake like my shoe or my heel hanging off of whatever the slippery surface is, I can brake myself and then work to come back in. Notice you can take this as wide as you want. The entire time I have to think about engaging that core. Not only am I using my thighs, The further out I go, I have to really focus on engaging that core. And I like to think about an elevator, and my elevator is at the bottom floor, my spine is the shaft, and I'm pulling that elevator right up to my top floor. So that is the exercise for today. So easy. You are going to have so much fun. You're going to be hooked on this. I would easily do this for 5 minutes. Just hanging out. It's absolutely no impact. So I can just slide and have some fun. Please be sure to click that subscribe button on your YouTube channel. Make sure to click that bell so that you know every day when my video comes out. And make sure to like or comment. I appreciate any feedback whatsoever or any questions that you may have on how to get going and doing. This is going to be so much fun. You are going to love the glide portion of this exercise. I will be sure to see you tomorrow for our favorite Friday Fun Day. See you then.